Hello, I am back. I figured I'd do a quick video update because I had someone comment asking if I'm still studying Spanish, and the answer is yes, I'm still studying Spanish. I will be honest and say the honeymoon phase is over. I still enjoy it, but I'm not like obsessed like I used to be. And that's okay, right? I figured that was gonna happen eventually, as it does with anything. Don't mind my dog being crazy. Sorry. So if you hear any weird noise, it's that guy. But anyways, what I want to talk to you about for a second while I drink my tea is, hey, don't drink my tea, buddy. So what I wanted to talk to you about is, a few things. So I recently hit 3 months with Preply. I'm thinking about just doing like an overall, like how it's been going video. But I just want to say, I still really like Preply. I got a second Preply tutor, which I think is a good idea if you have the ability to spend that kind of money. The tutors can be pretty affordable depending on, stop it, buddy. Stop. Depending on your target language. Hey, go crate. Good boy. So, he likes his crate, I promise. But it's been great because my main tutor is a native Spanish speaker and my other tutor is a native English speaker. And I did this because my native English speaker teacher can tell me why something isn't clicking with me and kind of explain it to me in English, like not English terms, but like he understands how my brain works, right? And then there are times when he can tell me like, just memorize it. He's like, I know it's weird, just memorize it. Don't try to like theoreticize it or anything. That's just how Spanish is. So that's been really helpful, and I highly recommend that if you can do that. So I will say, like at 3 months, I am pretty proud of where I am. However, some things I need to work on still is speaking, to be honest. I feel like it's still sentence, not only sentence structure, but like my vocabulary I feel like my vocabulary is pretty good now. There's still, like today I didn't know how to say the word tree. Like I'm still learning things, obviously, but I understand most things, which is amazing. Listening to the podcast, I understand all the words. My issue is that my comprehension isn't great. So yes, I may know the words, but I don't, like when I put them together, it's like, what are they saying? Like what? And in the order that's being said, like today we were talking about tomar. That's another thing. My tutor was telling about tomar and how you can use it for a number of different ways. And like she said something like tamartelo. I can't remember what the sentence was, but it was like tamartelo. And I was like, what? That's like all I have to say. What? And so things like that have been a little bit challenging for me lately, but I'm still enjoying it very much. So it's just interesting because I'm trying to get out the habit of wanting to say English words like here or there is, or I want to ask questions. I have trouble asking questions too because I know I just need to say it maybe with like a octave up for the question. But I keep wanting to add all these other words that don't exist in Spanish, and that's something that has been like mind-blowing for me as someone who's learning a second language for the first time, is that like things don't translate literally. They just don't, everything doesn't translate literally. And yeah, it's been a really good learning experience. Also learning how many times I use idioms, and now I'm trying to learn more Spanish idioms, which I think is coming a lot easier now that I'm reading more books. I did get more books, by the way. I feel like I haven't been reading them as much, but when I do have a moment, I thought I had some out here, but I guess they're in my bedroom. Like this one, Lola Levine y unas vacaciones de ensueño. I found, this is cool, I found some Curious George books. That's pretty cool. I think it's bilingual. Yes, it's a bilingual book, which is even cooler because it has the translations in it. Because sometimes when I read, it does get a little bit like off-putting the number of times I have to look things up and add it to my flashcards. Something that I know some people don't really like are flashcards. I still use flashcards. I think that's how I've been able to improve my vocabulary the most, because I'm seeing these words on a regular basis and a meaning on a regular basis, and I tend to mix words up, like poner y poder. That's easy for me to get mixed up. Legar and llegar, I often get those two mixed up. Totally different words. Today I was reminded that mesa y mes, or mesa y mes, yeah. Those are also easy to mix up. And I think I have something in my hair. And one more thing I wanted to add before I go is something that I wish I did from the very start that they always talk about. I think even in school they said this, like they go over the sounds, a, e, i, o, u. Like that is so important for pronunciation. When I started using that, I felt like it was easier for my tutor to understand at least what word I'm trying to say. So if you haven't started looking into that yet, like knowing that when you see an I, majority of the time it's going to be an E sound for I kind of thing. I feel like that's a lot better. I also had someone recently, like a Spanish speaker, tell me when I see two L's, pronounce it with like a J, like almost like a J, but like a soft J. Also because I need to focus more on finding YouTube videos about how to roll your R's, because I still can't roll my R's. It hasn't been a priority like it really should be. But because I can't roll my R's, I found in a course, I don't know if I should mention which course, maybe you'll figure it out later in my videos which one. But one of the nice things is that it mentioned if you can't roll your R's, do a soft D, like pedro, instead of pero. Pedro, like you can tell the difference. And as you know, like pero and pedro, totally two different things. You're either saying but or well, or dog. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second. There was a car driving by. Anyways, that's gonna be my quick update for now. I do have another channel, so if you missed me, you can find me on my other channel. I'll put a link in the description, but yeah, thank you to the person who commented asking if I'm still studying Spanish. I do want to keep updating this channel as I go, and I think I'm definitely due for like a comparison of my progress. I think that will be very helpful, not only to like show you how much I'm learning, but I think it'll also be a good, what do you call it? Not timeline. I'm spacing on the word, but it'll be a good way to mark where I am and then where progress is slowing down. Okay, I'm rambling a little bit, but anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.